Okay, is this Mr. Lockhart? Jamil Lockhart? All right, Mr. Lockhart, have we had this discussion before?
I'm here on behalf of the defendant, Jamil Lockhart, and you're making a special appearance.
All right, well, you got to make your special appearance to the Wayne County Jail. I told you that the last time.
Yeah, so I filed a notice of removal for all of these cases because I don't believe that this court is capable of acting in an unbiased way. But I mean, there's been no response from the city, but to this point, I mean, just the last court date we had, perjury was committed. I mean, you guys put on the record that I failed to appear, and I spoke to you.
And you did fail to show up to the Wayne County Jail. You were ordered to do 30 days in the Wayne County Jail. You haven't showed up. You still haven't showed up. So you're still disobeying. Let's not do this. This is how it started the last time. You're still disobeying the court's order, and you have to do 30 days. You have to present yourself to the Wayne County Jail. You have a warrant out for your arrest. And before we go over this other stuff, you got to go. You have to go to the Wayne County Jail. All right.
You can feel this starting sideways. Special appearance, appearing on behalf of the person. That's sovereign citizen language. And the judge goes straight to the core. You were ordered to do 30 days, and you still didn't report. Everything that follows lives under that shadow.
To not be compliant.
Your Honor, I apologize for interrupting the proceedings. May I have a breakout room with this litigant, please, and thank you.
I don't know if he wants to speak to a lawyer, but he can if he needs to. He has that right to do so. You want to speak to the lawyer, Mr. Lockhart, or no?
Yeah, sure.
The lawyer tries to create a safety valve, private consult, reset the tone. But the defendant initially declines. In court, timing is everything. Saying no at the wrong moment can close doors you'll beg to reopen later.
To resolve today, if the court will allow.
I'm not moving. I gave him ample, it's a 27 plus, maybe 30 plus minute video. I gave him ample opportunity. And I'm not moving.
I mean, Your Honor, in that video, I did apologize to you for, I guess.
You apologize after you got the 30 days. I'm not moving.
I apologize after the offense was, I don't know what else I would apologize.
And you still haven't showed up, and it's been over a year. And now you want me to have some sympathy for you and to resolve the matters. I have no sympathy for you at all.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to discuss. We tried to give you a fair opportunity to be heard. You keep spewing these legal theories that I've never heard of before, and I've given you an opportunity at that date to speak with the lawyer. You refused that. You refused all the opportunities. And you came in here another time a couple of months ago, and I told you we weren't going to hear it then. You got to go report to the Wayne County Jail.
Listen to the judge. I'm not moving. That's not ego. It's procedure. The court already gave him a full hearing before, and he still didn't comply. When judges say they've given ample opportunity, they're documenting the record in real time.
You'd have
me go to jail.
No, on behalf of Jamil Lockhart, I do understand that, and I know the court may hear this often, but he does have a family that he supports. It would be a great hardship on his family, his resources, and his sense of economy in terms of his job if he would have to submit himself to 30 days in the Wayne County Jail. I understand that the court is not inclined to change that.
I didn't just give him the 30 days on the, he should have thought about that when I was asking him. I let him speak when I was asking him to not try to overtalk the court. Let me give him an opportunity to speak. He continued to disobey that. He should have thought about that then. There's a whole lot of people up in the penitentiary that have families that they take care of, and he's not going to the penitentiary. It's just county. So I'm just not moved.
Would this court consider amending it in such?
The hardship argument lands often in court, jobs, kids, life. But the judge's response is textbook. Consequences attach when you ignore direct orders. County jail isn't prison, but it is accountability. The subtext is, you don't get to rewrite sequence. Compliance first, mercy after.
A way that he could only do weekends to complete his 30 days?
Yeah, but he hasn't even come to done anything. I'm not inclined to do anything for Mr. Jameer Lockhart or the person of Jameer Lockhart or whatever he wants to be called or however he wants to be described himself. Jameel Lockhart.
So yeah, he has the matters that are set on the docket for today. He has
Smart ask from counsel. Weekends only? The judge counters with credibility. He hasn't started anything yet. Also, the identity talk, person, behalf of, hurts the defense's trust bank. Judges hear that and think, we're still in fantasy law.
He has presented himself to the court today.
Okay, you want to take off? We'll take off the warrant. We'll give him a pretrial date, and then he can go do his 30 days, and he can tell the sheriff in there that what his next court date is, and they can, or somebody can rid him out then. City of Detroit versus Jameel Amir Lockhart, case numbers SP 1247989, counts 1, 2, and 3. State of Michigan. Laws just don't apply to him. State of Michigan versus Jameel Amir Lockhart, case number SX 378-29611. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherika Harris, on behalf of Jameel Lockhart, sir, could you state the name of the person that you are representing on the record, please, or that you identify, please?
So my name is Jameel Lockhart.
For purposes of arraignment, Your Honor, my client would stand mute, but we would ask if the court could read the charges, please and thank you, so that Mr. Lockhart is aware of what he is charged with and the nature of the charges.
Let's also call SP 1218072, counts 1 and counts 2 into the record as well.
The SP 1218071, that's a license improper. License improper, that's a maximum possible penalty is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines. Count 2 of that is a no insurance misdemeanor, maximum possible penalty 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines. SP 1247989, counts 1, unregistered, untitled, maximum possible penalty 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines. SP count 2 of that is an improper license, maximum possible penalty 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines. Count 3 of that is a no insurance, maximum possible penalty 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines.
A small win. Warrant lifted and a $0 bond with a pretrial date. That's the judge separating new progress from old contempt. But the 30 days doesn't vanish. 2 tracks. The case can move, and the punishment still stands.
If I can speak a little bit here. I don't know, Your Honor, I'm not a criminal. I just want to handle this, get this over with.
I didn't say you were a criminal, sir. I didn't listen.
No, I know you didn't.
I didn't say you were a criminal. As it stands now, these are allegations. So until there's an adjudication of either guilt or not guilt, that'll determine, whether you're a criminal or not. So I don't know. You got these allegations out here. So I didn't make that comment. You were a criminal.
Right, right. No, I'm not saying that you did. But I just want to handle this and, put this to rest. At this point, I feel like it's taken up too much of my time, too much of, your time, I'm sure. And,
No, this is what I do every day, sir. I serve the city residents of the city of Detroit and the state of Michigan and whoever comes in here. So it doesn't take up my time. This is what we do.
Yeah. So yeah, and continuing, I would just like to, get this over with, pay whatever fines need to be paid. I would like to have my license back. I can't rent a car when I travel. I would like to be able to do that. So whatever I owe for these civil offenses.
Last year, over a year and a half ago.
Well, yeah, I just want to resolve this. Whatever I owe for those offenses, I'm willing to pay, and it'll be done with this situation. I truthfully don't think it's your, mission to put people in jail that have not harmed anybody or committed any offense against, any actual live human being. I'm only guilty of speaking out of turn. And, I should have handled this differently. I can see that now, I really just want to get this whole situation rectified, and whatever the charges are that I need to pay, I'm willing to do that, and I'll put this to rest.
This is the human moment. He says he's not a criminal, just wants it over, wants his license, wants to pay. Honestly, it's persuasive. But he also says he's only guilty of speaking out of turn, and the judge hears minimization. Contempt isn't about hurting a person. It's about defying the court.
All right. I'll let him speak. Next pretrial date is September 22nd.
Yeah,
Well,
based on the statements.
That being said, I don't think, based on everything that has happened, our history, the claim in federal court that I have against you, Michigan judicial tenure complaints that I have against you, I think you have a duty to recuse yourself from any of my cases.
I haven't been privy to any judicial tenure complaint. My first duty is a duty to sit, I feel that I
put it in your mailbox.
All right. Well, the Judicial Tenure Commission will have to come, and I'll have to respond to them accordingly if they present something to me.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Have a great day, sir.
Recusal attempts are uphill. Judges have a duty to sit. If you're alleging bias, you need more than frustration. You need legal grounds. Saying you filed complaints doesn't equal automatic disqualification.
To represent him. Jail time is a very harsh penalty. And I know that the court didn't just immediately come to that decision. I would ask if the court would consider some of the things that were stated on the record in terms of he now has a better understanding. He is remorseful of how things played out. And I would ask if the court would issue a monetary fine for the contempt rather than jail. If the court, please.
And he's got a proceeding in federal court against him. So where is it, where is this
I'm simply trying to protect.
Your Honor, but again, Your Honor, Mr. Lockhart, on behalf of Mr. Lockhart, stop. What I'm saying, the court has to understand the fact that a lot of these things came into play before today. So if in fact there was something filed, it was before today, before having a better understanding of how the process works, how to conduct oneself in court, and that one is held to the same standards as an attorney. I would ask if the court would consider converting that jail term into a monetary fine.
Not at this point.
Your Honor, I only have a federal claim against you as a means to try to keep myself out of jail, right? It's not something that I want to do, you know?
You can take any action. You can take any action under the law that you choose to, sir. I haven't prevented you or even tried to even attempt to prevent you, and I can't prevent you from doing it.
I don't want to do that. I just want to handle this, pay whatever I need to pay, and move on.
So again, advocating on behalf of
needs to be sitting in jail. I'm an upstanding individual. I have a lot of people that depend on me, and I haven't harmed anyone, and I never would.
Understood. Thank you for that allocation. But on behalf of defense would now move to ask if the court would allow a hearing on the contempt proceedings.
That hearing has sailed. He has been gone. He has 30 days for the hearing. Procedurally, that has sailed a long time ago.
So he already had a hearing on it?
No, we asked him, offered a hearing on that. We offered him an attorney on that before we entered into found him in contempt. We offered him to speak with the lawyer on that day. He chose not to. It's been over, I would say, quite frankly, a year at least. The motion he was going to file a motion by 5/27/2022. It's been a long time. Those ships have sailed.
Defense swings for a conversion to fines. The judge says that ships sailed. Time limits, prior offers of counsel, missed deadlines. This is where process beats emotion. Courts are calendars as much as they are rooms.
People tell me I'm too lenient, and I'm a defense judge, and I try to be fair to everybody that comes through here. I gave Mr. Lockhart, and I'm giving Mr. Lockhart now over a half hour when other people only get 5 minutes to speak. I gave him ample time today and back when he came in court the last time. And you say that he's changed, but he came into court today spewing the same stuff that he started out before he talked to you that he did when he was there. I read those motions that he filed, which was in the court's eyes had no basis in law. I've never seen those legal theories that he's purporting. I don't know if well, let me strike that. I've seen those legal theories that he's reported, but I've never seen those in the rules of court rules. I've never seen that in any of the law books that I've ever read.
The judge goes big picture. Leniency given, pseudo-legal theories rejected. When you rely on internet law instead of court rules, you burn time and credibility. That's what we're seeing.
Understood, Your Honor.
Okay.
I have nothing further.
Very well. Next court date, September 22nd, 2023, will be a pretrial. Have a very good day, sir. And again, your order to turn yourself into the Wayne County Jail.
Okay.
Have a great day.
Final beat. New date set. Order to surrender stands. The headline isn't anger, it's boundaries. Show up. Do the 30 days. Then the court can listen.